Let me ask you something. And I want you to really sit with this question before you look away, before you skip ahead, before you tell yourself you've heard it all before. Are you living your life, or are you just going through the motions? Are you waking up every single morning with a fire in your chest, or are you waking up already defeated, already exhausted, already making excuses before your feet even hit the floor? Because I need you to understand something right now. 2026 is not just another year. This is your year, but only if you decide it is. Only if you make that decision today. My name is Les Brown, and I have been knocked down more times than I can count. I have been told I was too much. I have been told I was not enough. I have been called slow. I have been called uneducated. I have been homeless, sleeping on the floor of my own office because I refused. I refused to give up on the dream that was burning inside of me. And I am standing here today not because life was easy. I am standing here because I made a decision that my hunger was greater than my fear. And that is the decision I am asking you to make right now. See, most people walk into a new year the same way they walked out of the last one. Same habits, same mindsets, same circles, same excuses. They say, new year, new me, but they never change the them. They never deal with the beliefs that are buried deep inside, the ones that whisper to them in the quiet moments. You're not smart enough. It's too late for you. People like you don't make it. And they listen. They listen to that voice like it's telling the truth. But I am here to tell you, that voice is a liar. That voice has been lying to you for years. And every day you believe it, you are giving away the most precious thing you have, your time. You do not get time back. Let that sink in. You do not get yesterday back. You do not get last year back. Every moment you spent playing small, every opportunity you let walk by because fear had you paralyzed, every dream you put on the shelf because somebody told you it was unrealistic, you cannot retrieve those moments. But here is the good news. Here is the good news. You still have right now, you still have this breath, you still have this day. And what you do with it, that is entirely up to you. I want to talk to you about hunger. Not the hunger of the stomach. I am talking about the hunger of the soul. The kind of hunger that keeps you up at night. The kind that makes you uncomfortable with average. The kind that makes you look at your current situation and say, this is not my final destination. The people who change their lives. The people who break generational cycles. The people who build something from nothing. They are not always the most talented. They are not always the most educated. They are not always the ones with the most connections or the most resources. But they are always at the most hungry. And hunger, my friend, is a choice. You can choose it right now. I need you to understand the weight of what I am about to say. Most people are living someone else's life. They are living the life their parents mapped out for them. The life their neighborhood told them was the ceiling. The life their past failures convinced them was all they deserved. They are not living. They are surviving. And there is a massive difference between survival and truly living. Surviving is getting through the day. Living is building something that outlasts the day. Surviving is paying bills. Living is creating a legacy. Surviving is existing. Living is showing up fully for the one life you have been given. So what is stopping you? I am serious. What is the real reason? Not the reason you tell other people, but the reason you tell yourself at 2 a.m. when everything is quiet and honest? Is it fear of failure? Then let me tell you, failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every person you admire, every person you look up to, every person who has built something extraordinary has a long and painful list of failures behind them. They failed forward. They used every setback as a setup, every disappointment as data, every rejection as redirection. You have to be willing to fall down 7 times and get up 8. Not because it doesn't hurt. It will hurt. But because the dream is worth it. Is it fear of what people will say? Because I need you to hear this loud and clear. The people sitting in the stands critiquing your life are not the ones who are going to come pay your bills. They are not going to come sit with you in your regret when you are old and looking back. The people who laugh at your vision, who doubt your potential, who tell you to be realistic, they don't get a vote. You cannot let small-minded people put a ceiling over a big-minded dream. Their opinion of you is none of your business. Your opinion of yourself, that is everything. This year, I want you to make a declaration. Not just a goal, not just a resolution that you will forget by February. A declaration. A non-negotiable commitment to yourself that says, I am going to show up every single day. I am going to do the work when I don't feel like it. I am going to push when I am tired. I am going to believe when the evidence around me says give up. I am going to plant seeds in seasons that feel like winter because I know spring is coming. That is the posture of a champion. That is the mentality that separates the people who dream from the people who actually build their dreams. Let me leave you with this. You have something inside of you, a gift, a purpose, a calling that the world is waiting for. There is someone out there whose life will change because you decided to stop playing small. There is a child watching you who will either inherit your courage or your fear. There is a version of your future self who is either going to look back at this moment with gratitude or with grief. The question is, which version are you choosing to give life to today? You have greatness within you. I know it. The only question is, do you believe it enough to fight for it? Do you believe it enough to get uncomfortable? To be disciplined? To say no to the things that feel good now so you can say yes to the life you actually want? 2026 does not belong to the lucky. It belongs to the ready. It belongs to the hungry. It belongs to those who wake up and decide, today, I will not be moved by what I see. I will be driven by what I believe. So get up, get going, get to work, and never, never give up on the life you were born to live.